Friends, whenever I hear someone's confession or somebody comes to me for a chat, inevitably they start talking about their prayer life, which is good. And then it starts to evolve a little bit more, and they start telling me what they're asking God for, this and that type of thing. And eventually they're going to say something like, God must be sick of me asking him the whole time for this and for that. And of course, that's a moment where I roll my eyes just a little bit, because it is an understandable way of thinking, folks. But when you think of that, it's not really a good attitude, really, by saying, sure, God must be sick of me asking for this and that the whole time. Folks, don't let the enemy rob you of your desire to seek Christ for something that you need. That's what Satan does, okay? He goes out of his way to make you give up on God, to get tired in following Jesus in his church. Don't let that wretch discourage you, folks, because, in that quest, not only seek Jesus, but also looking for what he offers, which is essentially a fullness of life. Because, folks, we get a really cool snapshot of Jesus in his ministry today in our gospel. He's working miracles and speaking truth of God, and there is countless numbers of people coming to him, looking for him to do this and to do that, pressing all around him, as we see, looking to someone to free or someone to heal. But folks, they're 100% correct. They're doing what Christ wants them to do in many respects. They're hounding Jesus like there's no tomorrow, and that's the way to do it. And you see, folks, none of them are sitting back saying, sure, look, he must be sick of me following him around. I'll go after him tomorrow or next week or next year or whatever. It's a dangerous attitude. None of them are doing that. Neither should we. So friends, all I'm saying is don't tire in seeking Jesus. Don't be discouraged by your thoughts of praying the same thing the whole time or looking for the same thing the whole time. Because, see, folks, when you do that, remember what you're doing in the first place. We may not get it the way we wanted, or we may not get in the time frame we wanted, but we're storing up treasure in heaven, either for ourselves or for our loved ones. Because everyone, that's where it really matters. That's where faith really matters, is what comes next. In heaven, in presence of God. Heaven's the goal. Heaven is the prize, everybody. And it's in heaven that we receive the just rewards and the good things that we sought in this life. And of course, not only do we receive the things we need, but God gives it to us overflowingly, more abundantly than we could ever possibly imagine. Why? Because he loves you. Simple as that. So friends, don't be afraid to hound Jesus out of it. Stick with him, follow him, annoy him for what you want on a constant basis, because he's the only Savior who truly loves us, the only one who heals, liberates, restores, and elevates us to a new life.